Hey YouTube. Today is my first day I'm going to be doing a narration, so this is a pre-recorded video. I'm just going to be talking over top of it. So I'm going to be doing Ortega solves, and just like you see here, I'll just be scrambling the cube, just doing hand scrambles and then solving it. So the Ortega method, if you don't know, is a faster way of solving a 2x2. And I'll just let you watch the first solve here. So this one was pretty good, I think. Okay, so that one was 6.67, so that was really good. I remember before when I was doing the layer by layer method, I was getting somewhere between, I don't know, maybe like 10 and 15 seconds. But now with the Ortega method, I'm averaging about maybe 8 seconds. So you'll see here, this one is even better. I think it was like 5 seconds. The advantages with Ortega is that you can get lucky off the start. So how it differs from layer by layer, I'll just kind of give you a little overview. Instead, in layer by layer, what you do is you basically solve one layer entirely and the sides, and then you orient the last layer, and then you permute the last layer. Whereas Ortega, you solve one side. So you can solve, let's say, all the white stickers on one side, but then you don't actually have to have the edges positioned correctly. So it could be like red, blue, green on one, like on the sides, but all white stickers on one side, and it would still be right. And then from there you go on to orient the other layer, and then you just use one moveset to solve it all. So in this solve you see I did, I think green, yeah, and then I did blue, and then you see I just used one moveset to solve them both. So the next solve, I'm going to kind of show you what I'm going to be doing. So right here I'm looking and I see that there's 3 green already. Now they're not in the right spots, but I can just put that last green corner in and then get all the blue on top like that, and then use one moveset to solve them both. And you see it's very fast, about 8 seconds, and it just works so much better than layer by layer. So for those of you who are wondering, you know, should I learn Ortega? Is it hard to learn? I say go for it, because really it didn't even take me that long to get the hang of it. I maybe did, you know, like 50 solves, which may sound like a lot, but you know, 2x2 is not that bad. So I learned it very quick. Actually, I used crazybadcuber's tutorial. So I'll put a link to that in the description. I found it very helpful, and the tutorial was very well put together. So I definitely recommend checking that one out. Like I said, I learned it pretty quick. You need to memorize a few new movesets, but they're not too hard. Like if you've memorized some OLL or PLL algorithms for 3x3, you'll be fine. It'll only take a little while. So I'm getting on to the last segment of my solves here. That one was 8.38. Now, what else can I tell you here? I'm working on a few other video concepts right now for my channel. I'm thinking of doing some type of relay. I'd also started that Rubix Race with my sister, so if you guys haven't checked that out, I'll also put a link to that. But basically, one day we had kind of compared our times. She was averaging about a minute for the 2x2, and I was averaging about, you know, like 50 seconds for 2 3x3s. So we decided, why not, let's just have a race and film it. So it went over pretty well. I think we might do something like that soon again, where we race each other, and hopefully I'm going to try to get her to learn the 3x3. We'll see how that goes. And I'm also thinking of doing something where I like hold my breath and solve a cube, but I'm not sure what cube. I think the 4x4 would probably be the best option, because, you know, I can't really hold my breath for much longer than like a minute and a half if I'm using like brain power. I think the most I've ever been able to hold my breath is like 2 minutes and a half, but that was when I was like lying in bed, you know, heart rate down, and that's like a good time for me on a 5x5. So 4x4 would probably be the case if I was like holding my breath. Anyway, you can definitely expect some new stuff on my channel in the coming weeks. So yeah, stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, do so, and give this video a like. I think we're coming down to the last 2 solves here. So I'll just show you what I'm doing in the last 2 solves. So this one right here, I look and see that yellow would be easiest to solve, so I'm already done yellow, and now I put white on top, and then I use the Ortega moveset to complete both of them, and that one turned out to be 9-14. In the last solve, I actually got pretty good here. I think it was like 6 or something. So yeah. Let's watch here, I'm scrambling it up, and I did look over it, like I did some pretty good looks, but here we go. So yeah, the last solve was 692. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Why don't you sleep and rock and roll?